changing moments. Mama walking every morning in the rain. Young teen carrying all the pain. Daddy working overtime today, believing for a brighter day. Tell us your story. Let the people feel your glory. From the struggle to your voice could change your history. It's less about the car, it's more of who you are. It's less about the car, it's more of who you are. One car, many stories, many lives, many glories. For the love of God's Uganda, changing lives across the border. Your story, speak your truth and take your chance. This could be a witness. A single mother praying late at night, a student just in every little life, brother trying hard to feed the home, still strong though he walks alone. Every scar got a deeper meaning, every soul still believes in dreaming. No matter where you come from today, your story can open the way. Less about the car, it's more of who you are. It's less about the car, it's more of who you are. Hey. One car, many stories, many lives and many glories. For the love of God's Uganda, changing lives across the border. One car, many stories, your moment, your stories. Hey. Take your chance, this could be a winning dance. One car, many stories, many lives, many glories. For the love of God's Uganda, changing lives across the border. One car, many stories, your moment, your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. Ekyasa media lero wavuze mmoroka ki? It's less about the car, it's more of who you are. Tugenda tuddamu omulundi gumu gwokka. It's less about the car, it's more of who you are. For the love of God's Uganda, one dream, one key, one life, changing movement. Mama walking every morning in the rain. Young teen carrying all the pain. Daddy working overtime today, believing for a brighter day. Tell us your story. Let the people feel your glory. From the struggle to the victory, your voice could change your history. It's less about the car and who begin to Tonya. It's more of who you are. It's less about the car. That mark to there needs with alignment. It's very bad. Yet I go kora maso, mbi nyonyo maso. It's more chasing every little light. Brother trying hard to feed the home. Still strong though he walks alone. Every star that I keep on dreaming. Every soul still believes in dreaming. No matter where you come from today, your story can open the way. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. One car, many stories, many lives, many glories. For the love of God's Uganda, changing lives across the border. One car, many stories, your moment, your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be a winning dance. One car, many stories, many lives, many glories. For the love of God's Uganda, changing lives across the border. One car, many stories. Your moment, your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be a winning dance. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. Good morning, my people. How are you doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Today is Market Tuesday, but we bought a Subaru Forester yesterday, and it's what I want us to talk about today. I did 3 inspections yesterday. But one, I did not get to take pictures because it wasn't concluded. After I did inspection, it wasn't concluded. They had to do some negotiations first. It was a wish. Yajiguze mbasuubuzi. Guys, emoroka za bei. Hey, emoroka za bei. That's David Klaje. Good morning. Travel Live Vlog. Lawrence Omule. Muyombia Mal. Chambade Hannington VIP. Mpanga Godfrey. Aijuka Blair VIP. Innocent Mugabe VIP. King Daniels VIP. Eric Kandano, Chinyera VIP, Mwanguzi David, Jaden Carson, Echasa Media VIP, bana hivu VIP bunye video kuogera. Nampija Julie, Katom Muhammad, good morning. Karim Yuji VIP, Ivan Namada VIP, Ndevu Kevin, Basic Chris VIP, bana hivu antu mwemwe kuyingira VIP club. Tarema Godfrey, and Devil Kevin, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you. Brigitte Kakai, good morning. Arthur, I want to fill the 1.8cc soon. Jezi Chemani. Send engine ages. Chairman Zach, good morning. In Ibihim, I don't know if I'm reading that sure. I'm reading that properly. Maybe Mark Tumusota. You can't get a Mark Tumusota at 5 million. Edda, a long time ago, you could get a Mark Tumusota of 5 million. Right now, 5 million, you could get a Toyota Progress, you could get a Toyota Corolla Chikumi, or a Toyota Corona 190. And those cars, I recommend them because I'm very familiar with them. You can't fail. You can't fail with them, even if you buy it in the Tambure Wenyida. There is no other car of 5 million now. Those are the only cars I would recommend for you to get at 5. And I'm sure you could get a Nissan Serena. There is a Nissan Serena that I've been seeing someone pushing around at 6.5. I'm sure you can get that one at 5 million, but it's going to be premium suffering for you. You can't get a good guy at 5 million. You can't get a good Ipsum at 5 million. There are so many cars that were at 5 million like 4 years ago that would be good at 5 million, but as of now, you can't get those cars at 5 million. Right now, good cars that used to cost 5 million today, they cost about 8 million. Caldina, maybe Caldina, yes, Caldina, because Caldina and Corona 190 are almost. So yes, Caldina, Corona 190, Toyota Progress, Toyota Corolla Chikumi, which other car? Those are the cars that I would recommend you buy at 5. Those cars you can't fail, but you just need to make sure they are in good condition. Aishuka Blair, President Chimanya agenda kuita woka buzeko. Amina Basic Chris, thank you for joining the VIP club. Thank you. Fielder 1.8 is used at 26-27. Yeah, you should be able to get it, Taremo. But you know, those cars depend on availability. It's the thing I keep telling you. As long as you're going to buy a used car, being too picky might actually be a problem. If you're going to the bond, it depends on availability. You can move an entire day and not find 1.8 liter Fielder, and if you find one, it will be 30 million. You get it? So if you're going to be picky about certain things, you need to have a budget that is above the average, because the average budget for Fielder prospects is about 25, 26, 27 there. So you need to be above. Progress Progress you see that car pass you there should be 5 million, but you can't get it anywhere. It should be 5 million, but you can't get it anywhere. Guys, today is Market Tuesday. Tell us about your products and services. I am going to tell you that I do pre-purchase inspection. In case you're going to buy a car and you need someone to help you make the right decision, I am your man. I come with a mechanic, and together we make sure that you get the right car at the right budget in good condition. I give you advisory services as well. I charge a small fee, 450,000 shillings only, non-negotiable. Guys, there are so many people that call me trying to negotiate. I can't do inspection for less than 450. I can't. I'd rather sell a truck. So I also sell car tracking devices. One is 350. That's the normal type. Turn off the engine, serial time location, CPAS location, get alerts when the engine is turned on and off, when someone overspeeds and all. And yeah, you can use the tracker even when you're in London and the car is in Kampala. The second type has all those things plus a microphone. The microphone allows you to listen to the people that are in the car and hear what they are saying about you. If you're giving anyone your car and you don't trust them, buy that one. That tracker will help you see if that person is actually your person, or you just where you're rearing a snake. Yeah, I also sell car alarms, 250,000 shillings. You buy the car alarm. If you buy it together with tracker, it will cost you 210,000 shillings. Yes. 29th August is going to be the Love for Cars convention, guys. The Love for Cars convention. Come. We connect, we talk, we learn, we see mechanics, we see what they are doing, we see the innovations. Yes. 29th August, Bad Valley Theatre. Entrance is going to be only 30,000 there. And my Chigege is going to be on display. The Chigege that I'm going to work on. Yeah, it's going to be there on display. And of course, for the people that want to buy the Chigege, you can. If you don't buy it on that day, I put it on the road the next week, and I start making my 90k per day. I can't wait. So Axios have never really been that common. Alcam Timo. Yeah, they have never really been that common. People never liked them that much, so even the traders never brought them that much. So it's not like they have a problem, but the people never liked them. So and traders bring what they like, what people like. The Fielder 1.8 cannot give you 14 kilometers, maybe on the highway, but it will probably give you 9 to 10 kilometers per liter. 9 to 10 kilometers per liter regular driving. Mbaraga abantu havuga moroka ga company taina ya de 10 mu nsawo bwakulubule moroka yo nga atandika okufukamira okitegeera naye bavuga ebyekisiru, probably their time bad. With 5 million, you should consider a project car. Do it slowly as you drive. Era emotoka za 5 million zonna zibera project ka chairman zaka. Zonna. There is no way you're going to buy a car of 5 million and think you're going to buy something that goes to town every day. When you're going to town in the car of 5 million, you have to have change. 5k, 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 5k. Because every traffic officer is going to stop you. Akakamoroko kalabi yako. Nze nakakebera ka VT zako ko olabi. Katolaba 10 eyo AF million 5 oba mukage. Ate ayinza no jagala omukage ekitundu. Naye eyo 10 gyosobola okugula ku 5 million. Okitegeera naye nga ayinza no jagala omukage. Yetambula obulungi bwetyo. So, but chances are high a car you're going to buy at 5 million is in the garage somewhere. It's not on the road. I'm telling you, it's not on the road. A car of 5 million is not on the road. It has not been on the road for a very long time. So it's important for you to understand. But what could be the last price of Axio 2012? The good thing is you have been in the bond Alcam Timo. So I don't think I'm qualified to tell someone that has been in bonds the last price of a car. Because you have been in the bonds and you have bargained as well. You get. So I am not qualified. Msawa yagenda mu medical school najja nakubuuza Arthur. Omuntu waba okugulu kumuluma roza tuyinza kukola ki? Kati zisagenda mu medical school. Where would you advise me to buy a battery for a Mercedes-Benz C180? Kato, I would advise you ask your mechanic. What battery zitali buli wamu Izo battery is a Benz battery is that is a Benz tezibuli wamu. Ask your mechanic to show you. Ask your mechanic to show you. Shoko najitaddemu. Shoko najitaddemu kati neyagala bweyagazi. I put the shock. Kale. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Ati nzeko. Sika kuyimiza nomugamba badde nvaako. The funny thing, otakisa wadagi nampula wandai nga nyingira unali nya. So anyway, guys, yesterday I want to talk about the Subaru inspection, the Subaru we bought. I just posted it today morning, yeah, and that was a very good buy. That was a very good buy. I'm a human mechanic, a physio with ad physio. We treat muscle and bone repairs, do dry needling, deep tissue release, sports injuries, stroke, and a big fan of this broadcast. I mean, Solomon Ogwal. Guys, let's support Solomon Ogwal. What is deep needling? I shall go with the field 1.5, which gives 13 to 15. Yeah, but if you're doing mixed driving, that field I will give you 10 still. It will not get to 13. On the highway, all those cars can do a very good job. But here, abalanga bakubaka gundi akataka. Aba taxi nga bakubaka akataka. Amna taxi osanga taxi za traffic. So anyway, 45 million shilling is what they say. It's who has been in the bond, so you know. Me, I don't know the current price of the Axio. I don't think we have even ever bought it in the bond. All the Axios we buy them outside the bond. A car of 5 million is like this Nigerian guy of TikTok who says that he wants problems always. No. I can guarantee you a car of 5 million can actually be a very good car. That I can tell you. And I know cars. That I can tell you. It depends on how you're buying it, where you're buying it, and how you're fixing it. A car of 5, we buy them. You know, I was talking to Sekatawa. his family had thank you, Julia. Guys, double tap your screen to like the broadcast. Thank you very much. I was talking to Sekata. His family had a town S some time ago. It was petrol, high in Sanji. And yeah, but would a pickup truck be enough for a food truck? You know, you need a fairly long vehicle, like a maybe a long elf or a long canter. So I was talking to Sekatawa. The family had his family had a town S, petrol town S some time ago, and they had a petrol town S, and it gave them a bit of trouble. Now, because it gave them a bit of trouble, they sold it. So yesterday I was asking him, now knowing what you know about cars, if you had the town S that your family sold a couple of years ago, would you sell it now? And he said no. You know, there are problems that you guys sell your cars for. Nga ekizibu chikutunzize moroka na nga ekizibu kitono nnyo nga kitono nga it can be fixed. There are things that will never make me sell my car. Yesterday a trader was telling me that he sold a Toyota Primo to a lady. Now the car overheated, but now ladies are very hard to please. So the guy says he sold a Primo to a lady. Now the lady goes and the hubs are humming. She brings back, the guy repairs the hubs. The catalytic converter was missing. So she goes and says, you also need to fix the catalytic converter. She overheated the car. She comes back and they replace the engine. Now, of course, she says she doesn't like the car anymore because her engine was taken out, so she doesn't like the new engine, which is okay. Now she takes the car for more than a year. She has not finished the balance, yet the guy did all those repairs. So he was telling me, you know what, me, I'm just waiting for her. We said every month she doesn't pay 15% increment, so I'm waiting for that car to be there for like 2 years. I go take it, you get it. When I take it, she doesn't have a car because 15% of like 10 million balance, that's a 1.54 months. That's about 30 million shillings. Now remember, you bought a car at 35. Now you owe the guy, in principle, because of the agreement you signed, you owe the guy 30 million shillings. You get it? You don't have a car, he just takes it. He says the car tujitunde nzijeke zangu twale ezo. You sell it, he even demands you a bit more money. So women are hard to please, by the way. Very hard to please. So anyway, Paul Sema VIP, good morning. President Babadeba Kubuzo Oliotia. Jonathan Muonge, good morning. So yesterday we bought a Subaru Forester. I inspected for 3 people. One person, we did not actually get a car. We got a car, but he had to think. Now let me share that story first. I remember there is a dude I was telling you about that I have been engaging, the guy that wanted to buy, initially he wanted to buy a GLC. Now the GLC diesel is about 145 million shillings. If he pays them about 70 million shillings. The GLC diesel, now I discourage you guys from buying diesel vehicles any day. I discourage you a lot. So because I did, we also went to see it. We went and saw an E220 diesel, and I discouraged them from buying the diesel. I think some of you guys never listen. So he's asked, Arthur, why are you discouraging me from buying the diesel? I told him the diesel will give you trouble. If you're going to ever buy a diesel, at least buy it when it's an SUV, because most of the SUVs are diesel. It's very hard to find them petrol. And if you find a petrol SUV, it's very expensive. So he said, now I'm no longer buying a diesel. And sometimes, so we saw that one, and then they told us there was one C200 in Bugorobi. There's that bond there over Yitabatia. Now, when normally when you guys tell me Morocco, I do due diligence to make sure we don't move for nothing. When I called there, Saturday. Remember, this was Monday. But because I didn't want to seem like I'm biasing, I kept quiet. But as we were going, then the broker was honest. Morocco bakajigula. Bajisa sudekati. Nenga bajitunda Saturday ise Morocco badeteri iyo. But also it was diesel, and the guy did not like diesel anymore. So he went and saw a GLC coupe. Yeah, which was petrol. And He liked it. He liked it really so much. But then it was 165 million shillings. Now imagine getting a car of 165 also cost 70. It means you're going to have a balance of 95 million. I think our farm. So then we went to see a C200, a 2018 C200, which the seller said started at I think 80 million shillings. He stopped at 77 million shillings. The dude has about 74 million shillings. So he doesn't make 77 million shillings. He said, you know what, Arthur, let me go back and think about it. But it was nice. Air suspension. Way. But those cars need rich people. Like when he buys it, I want to be the first person to do a review on it. But it's pure luxury. Air suspension, you start the car and it starts lifting itself. And me, I don't like it because it's a lot of responsibility. I don't like to drive cars that give me a lot of responsibility. We are circuit what that nobody can stop reggae. Never gambe Simanya Nairobi. Simanya Dubai. But anyway, he went to think about it. And then the other guy that I inspected for came from Kasese. Namusanze Moroka bamaze no Joza. Namusanze Moroka bamaze no kujoza. And that's why I'm telling you that cars are very expensive. In the bond, a Toyota Wish is 35 million shillings. Jebasubuza Wish ya million asatu mutano 35 Jebasubuza. So these other guys should be selling it about 37 or 38 million shillings. And the Wish used to be 25, 27 there, like 2 years ago. Now it's more expensive because of that. Because of baby taxes, it's expensive because shipping conditions. Generally, I think even the prices of the cars there. So then let's go to the Subaru that we bought. Yesterday, navumaganye no moyendi. Namuvumye kale saa muvumye. I don't know how to abuse, but I got angry. I got angry and I shouted at him. So let's start from the beginning. I have been talking to this lady for like 2 weeks, and we have talked about a number of cars, and then we ended up with the Subaru. Now, guys, right now I'm recommending the Mitsubishi Outlander. Why? Because it's one of the cheapest SUVs that are reliable. Because you can get a Mitsubishi Outlander at about 38, 40 million shillings there. You get the same price as, I'm talking about a 2012 model, 2013 model. It's the same price as a Nissan X-Trail, but more reliable than a Nissan X-Trail. As long as it doesn't overheat, it's one car that you'll enjoy. But the lady came with a friend who preferred that we buy Subaru Forester. Now, we did look at Subaru Foresters, about 8 options, I think. But most of them were 52 to 57 million shillings. That was too much. We are paying 40 million first installment. Even the people that told me they would give us the car that said they'd give us the car at 50 million shillings, which were saying about $1.5 million more bidding. Then we moved. The last place we went to, I don't know how much the cars were, but you remember we bought a Toyota Harrier at 82 million shillings. That's the same place we bought. Now, not exactly. The gentleman that came with the lady has a place where he bought the Primo he was driving. Now, guys, let me tell you one thing. These Indians have never been our friends. They have never. They know how to do good business, but they have never been our friends. They treat you like you're a special person, but that's only because it favors them. If they treat you like you are a special person, then you buy from them. I need you to understand that they have never really been our friends. Why am I saying this? The gentleman took us to the place where he bought his Primo. His Primo was 4-wheel drive. Who buys a Primo 4-wheel drive? Who buys a Primo 4-wheel drive? Omuntu yenna ali kuguza Primo ya 4-wheel abatakwagala. Abakweyambululiddemu. Primo ya 4-wheel ogigula otya? Ogula otya Primo eya 4-wheel drive? So The same place where they sold him a Primo 4-wheel drive is the same place he took us. Now, why am I'm even talking about his Primo? Because he took us to this place. Normally, when people buy cars from these guys, they get treated so well. So they think I need to go back and buy a car from them. I need to take my friend. Now, for us, when we were going, I knew that place is expensive, but I knew that they bring some really good cars. So we went there, checked the first two. Okay, the guy himself, where this guy was taking us, did not have a Subaru 2013 model. So he took us to his friend. Now, his friend is the place where we bought the Harrier. The other Harrier we bought at 82 million. We looked at two cars and we picked one of the best. There were two fast cars and we picked a good one. Now, they were taking us to another parking of theirs in the Bond. Now, as we were going, the person that owned these cars went ahead with the customers. This other dude, who was now a broker, stayed behind. I was working with my mechanic. Now, the dude comes to the mechanic and he says, don't say anything. Just check and go. Don't spoil your names. I know you people, you are from TikTok. Don't spoil your names. Just look at the cars and go. Don't say anything. Now, that puts me off. Every time I go to buy a car and someone starts warning me to not say anything, for me, that's a red flag. He said it and walked away. And then I came to him in front of the customers and I told him, never ever try that again on us. Never try to warn us to not say anything. If your cars are bad, they are bad. If they are good, they are good. And then he started shouting, have I said anything to you? I said, you said it to my mechanic. That mechanic works for me. You threaten the mechanic, you're threatening me. Now, these Indians have a thing. They are used to working with their washer boys, those guys that wash cars. The boys are, oh, yes, boss, yes, boss, yes, boss. I think he expected us to say yes, boss. So I told him, now that you have threatened us, we are not inspecting those other cars. I refuse to inspect those cars. Why? Now, these Indians have a habit. They have a habit. I come, I inspect a car for you. Because when you're paying for the car, I am not going to be there. And this has happened. I think one person told me that it happened. They went to pay for the car, and then he came and said, "Nay, Arthur, you were asking for money from the Indian." You get? Now, I've been ignoring that thing because I know the Indians do it. Because for them, their goal is next time, don't come with anyone. That's what they want. They want to take advantage of you. They say, "Olato janga naba abakebera." Never come with those people that check, they ask us for money. You get? So for him to tell us, don't spoil your name, to tell the mechanic, don't spoil your name, I knew people from TikTok. It's because he knows this customer is going to go and pay for the car when I'm not there, or when the mechanic is not there. He will use that chance. He will use that chance to tell the customer, you see your people, they were trying to ask for money. So I told him, now I'm not going to inspect your cars. And I told the customer, I'm not inspecting this person's cars because he has tried to threaten us. And I told the customer, the good thing, out of the cars he has showed you, we picked one car. You negotiate on that car. And I walked away. Now, for you guys that are going to hire me for inspection, I want to say this. Now, I'm not going to ignore anyone who threatens me. I don't inspect those cars. Anyone tries to blackmail me into what I want to call it yielding. They will blackmail me into yielding, because they are going to be dealing with you and not with me. So for them, what they count on, and this happens normally when the customer already went there before me. So they have a kind of relationship, a talking relationship, where they can tell the customer what I said, and the customer will be very easy to believe. You get? So that's what the Indians say. Don't spoil your names. Just look at the car, check and go. Don't say anything. So if the car is bad, I should keep quiet. And it's the same thing that happens even with some Ugandans. When you go to the office to pay, then they say, don't come with brokers. So for them, they see us as brokers. They see us as brokers. Gagamba tojja nabantu wano bajja kutusaba ssente. Naganyo zikebera nenvaayo. Naganidde ddala kati simanyi how much they were asking for those cars, but for the people that are going to hire me in the future, omuntu ajja okummanyira bw'atyo sijja kukebera mmoroka ze, sijja zikebera. Bw'oba ozigula nga sizikebedde zinja kutambula nveyo. And I was telling this guy, you are threatening me, but this same place I have ever bought a car of 82 million shillings. Awe nyinyi try tuguzeewo drone ya million 75. Like bonna bamala kutukanga okufuna we mmoroka ennungi. A good car is a good car, a bad car is a bad car. You get it? So anyway, that's something that I thought you guys should know. Whether you go with Arthur or with someone else to inspect, there are chances that you go to an Indian, and that Indian will try to make you believe that the person that you have brought to inspect is trying to get money out of them, and that the only reason they are not recommending their car is because he's not paying them. You get tricking bumanyi bonna babukola nenga mbadde I had never actually seen this person, because they said ebisinga nze baba tebandaba sambala ovulu, so they normally go past me. They do this to mechanics a lot, so they either offer them money or they threaten them. So there are two ways of these guys motivating your mechanics to help you take a bad car. Either they give them money or they threaten them. Because mechanic ayagala otwale emmoroka ate omuwe emirimu gy'okkanika tajja kunyega emmoroka ajja kugamba tugitwale, because bamukanze wali ate ye tamanyi bye mugenda kwogera mu office. Kati atya oyinza okugenda mu office ne bamukuba akasa. I think it's the same thing they told me about. There's a Benz we were going to buy. We saw two GLCs yesterday, one of 145 which was diesel, and then one of 165 which was petrol. Which take it, the one of 145, the one reason why we did not buy it is because the guy wanted 100 million in the first 3 months. That means the Morocco buy 145, ayagala akuwa omwaka gumu nga kubanja only 45 million shillings nga million 10 ozimuwadde. Which take it. So I was told the Indians do this a lot. Because when you go to pay, atenza abantu abasinga mugenda okusasula siba nayo. Kati simanyi bantu bameka banyononde erinnya nti oyo yatusabye sente. Kati and after they came out, the Indian was telling me, you keep quiet. And I told him, you don't keep me quiet. This is my country. Who do you think you are? Hey, mwegulu sewo nakangudde eddobozi. Nga nkangula eddobozi kuba nkimanyi oyo ensi gyali musiiye. Era tagenda kuddamu kumanyira muntu, tajja kuddamu. Bagenda bakuza ebidevu ebyeru ne batandika otumanyira wano. So anyway guys, kati after we got nze bwe navuddeyo nenzira mu bya Benzi yange, because I had two people to inspect for. Aba Benzi n'abo wa Benzi, you remember yete yafunye. But wa Benzi after that twali tulina emmoroka endala ez'okulaba nsatu. Nenvaayo, I'm getting ready to go look at Benzes. Then the lady called me and said, Arthur, where are you? Then they came out and we went to the place where we bought that Subaru. Remember, all these other Subarus that we saw were 50 million and above. 50 million and above. Now, me, normally when I have a car that I know is very affordable, nze bwolemerako tugende mu zebbeeyi nga tugenda. Sente ezisasula sizange. So the gentleman yatutute, and you guys, whenever an Indian is so friendly with you, you need to ask yourself, why is this Indian friendly to me? They are not our friends, we know. And I'm not trying to be racist, but you guys know. These guys don't like us. For people that have worked with them before, no. They don't. They are people that are genuinely good people. But these car traders, but trader, abatunde mmoro. Kati batwagala kiri awo. Ekyo njagala mukimanyi, simanyi lwaki mbyogedde mu Luganda, nyina byogera mu Luganda. But they are good businessmen. That's why I encourage you to buy cars from them. They are very good businessmen. But when you find someone that is conniving, abasobola okutomeza. Kati oguza otya muno primo ya 4-wheel. There are two people that I've seen that bought 4-wheel primos. Era that gentleman twabadde naye mukebere emmoroka abadde bagitutte gikanika. Emmoroka ya 4-wheel esumbuwa. Eba ya bbeeyi okkanika ate bw'ogwa kumakanika nga musirwe kulya ssente. Mbu gitwaling yafudde. Gitwaling like eweddeko battery. Tezifa ezo. So anyway guys, eyo Subaru ntugule $1,407,000. It checked all the boxes, and I think the customer mostly liked the power boot. For the people that don't know power boot, is you press a button and the boot opens itself. You press a button and the boot closes itself. She has okwagala ku mmoloka, and that's why she bought a black one. Yeah, but the lady really liked white color. But one of the reasons she bought the black one was because of the power boat. You press the button, the boat opens. You press the button, the boat closes. And yeah, I am happy about the purchase. I am unhappy that I did exchange words with someone. I normally don't exchange words with them because I don't sagana basemberera. Sagana sembera batunda mmoroka, saga sembera ba broker. Nze manjaga nenkola mulimu gwange nenvaawo nengenda. Ompise kebera nkebere nkole ki? Nkebere ngende. So that's what happened yesterday. Atanafe Uganda, tuli bad local. Those Indians should not intimidate us anymore. Nze sichabeta intimidated nadananga ndi ku sente yange. And you know why me when I'm doing inspection it's very hard now to intimidate me. It's because when a customer gets a bad car, it's on me. When they get a good car, they will praise the person that sold them the car. No one has ever got a good car na agamba atha yankibirire moroka. They saw me ndio ayine moroka nungi. So the next time they want to go back to the same place because they got a good car, they don't give credit to the person that inspected. Apparently it's the person that stocked good cars. Nemoroka we bambi bagamba atha era banange I am here. I am thinking fudagamba no atha yakebera siono ngatade ko chimashini che. Was black, but we have gotten the same model of the Subaru she bought at 47. Get us today 40 million. Only this Subaru, they recorded everything. Bagenda call some videos. Yeah, can start in a cancel Patrick Asiku wano. Do never cancel one banji muna holidays. Doctari, you get in touch with me on 07 600451116. That number, I am not the one that answers it directly, but it will get you to me. It will get you to me. Guys, the One Select Many Stories campaign is still going on. For the people that cannot afford to buy a car right now, nenga totia camera ngo so kuja mu camera and you tell your story. You can come and stand a chance to win yourself the Starlet, my project car from 2025. Yeah. Hey, for the people that can't afford to buy, but you need to be able to maintain a car. Obviously, you need to be able to maintain the car. Katamba Isaac attend good morning. Egonadenga kubo muyindi ebikondi. Abakunnemerako anga talk. Akate kanzijeko nnyo. Don't talk, keep quiet. Don't talk. Ninga you want to in my country. In my country you want to make me keep quiet. Nemga you who are you? Who do you think you are? You know muzanyo gwenzanya government inspector, and in the government inspector, for the guys that have read the play, I act as Lestakov. Now Lestakov is the Mufere in the play, and Lestakov is in this dark room at the inn. He has failed to pay his bills for a couple of days, and the mayor has come because someone has given him rumor that Lestakov is the government inspector. But Lestakov is not really the government inspector. Lestakov is a young boy who gambled his money away, but he's posturing like he's someone important. That's why they mistook him for the government inspector. The mayor has already been expecting a government inspector from Petersburg to come inspect the affairs of the town. So he mistakes him. Now, when they tell Lestakov that the mayor is coming in, Lestakov is preparing how he's going to handle the mayor, asking, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? And then the mayor walks in at the exact moment when he's saying, who do you think you are? And obviously, Lestakov asks the mayor, who do you think you are? I'll call the minister. I'll call the foreign minister. Do you know that I am ever with the French ambassador? Eh? It's just that now I don't have money. And the mayor ends up lending him money, paying the waiter, and inviting him to his home, where Lestakov probably even eats the daughter. I was in that situation yesterday asking the Indian, who do you think you are? Do you know who I am? Anyway, guys, so that's what happened. But today is Market Tuesday, guys. Tell us about your products and services. I'd like to remind you that our app is still in testing. Very soon our app will be live. Very soon our app will be live. So the guys that have cars on sale, if you have a car on sale, you should be posting it on that app. The brokers don't have access to the app yet. That's why there are not so many cars. But the moment Google Play Store approves our app to go live, we'll definitely be putting it there, and then the brokers will be starting to upload at the genuine brokers. We're going to make sure that all the cars that are uploaded on the app are good cars in that exist, priced the right way. We will not allow any car that is overpriced. We will not allow any car that is underpriced on the app. Why? Because a car that is underpriced doesn't exist. A car that is overpriced is not fair to you. So we are going to make sure that we regulate that. And as we work out the revenue, the revenue bit, we have to work out the business model for the app so that it goes away from Arthur having passion for cars to actually making him a bit of money. Yeah, and of course I have a model in my head, but I don't know how it will work yet. Yeah, and you remember, guys, I've been telling you that sometimes you just let things flow. I think I've been working with that approach for a very long time. I let things flow. If they work out for the best, for the right reasons, you make a bit of money, and then you figure out the things. Arthur, which do you recommend between Mark X 2010 Subaru B4 for a first-time car owner? Take the Mark X. It's cheaper to maintain. It literally doesn't die. It doesn't die. Guys, have you told to subscribe to the channel so that we grow to the community to 10,000 subscribers? Not 10, 100,000 subscribers. I realize it's us who give them power. We treat them against our own and they think we are nothing. Exactly. Tubakwatanga abakabye nyenyenyo. Nzo tajja kuddamu kunsala maaso oyo omuyindi. Era lwali ndaba tajja kukiddamu. Oyagala kusudia kubagaga Presido. Amina. Boss, I bought a four-wheel drive, a Wish four-wheel drive, and its bad bushes are totally dead. But I failed to get a man four-wheel drive. I'll never and ever. Guys, don't buy a four-wheel drive small car. And I keep telling you. And you know what happens? Some of you guys, when mugenda mbayindi bano mugenda mulowooza anti boy bo bali genuine tasobola kutomeza ajja kuwa rumioni ya four wheel. Hey, ajja kuwa rumioni ya four wheel. Ojja jiwulira. Kati a lot of you guys have bought, you know those Indians, eh? First they brought fielders, four-wheel drive fielders, a lot of them. Then they brought four-wheel drive Primos, because they brought four-wheel drive fielders, four-wheel drive Primos, four-wheel drive Ractises, four-wheel drive Wishes. Like I've been telling you guys, in Uganda, the Twetaga motorcades is a four-wheel. Arthur, isn't 100,000 subscribers a bit of an achievement? Overachievement. Who told you there's overachievement in life? Yeah? There is nothing like overachievement. We have not achieved it. We are working towards it. And if we achieve it, then it will not be an overachievement. It will be something that we can achieve. Talk about electric car, because I want to get one and I stay in Matuga. Buy. Just make sure you buy one that has the right guarantees and warranties. It's just that they didn't offer me the right thing. Again, I'd recommend fine lifestyle, go for a Mark X 2010, definitely. So the Rajab VIP Ogambotia. One time I was arriving at Entebbe airport, an officer ordered us to make a line for clearance, and he called 10 Indians who were with us to make a separate line and started working on them against us. But sometimes those guys baba bakasasudde enguzi. So now bakusasula nguzi bali kuyisizaawo. I think Isaac nze sicha ate kati bwe mbangenda kuwa sente yange saara kummanyira kuba nange simanyira abantu bampadde sente zaabwe, omuntu bampa sente ye aba mukama wange. Kati bwe mbanga omuntu ampadde sente ye muwe ekitiibwa, nze nange bwe mbangenda kusipendinga sente yange wuwo olina okumpa ekitiibwa. Arnold Boom, what's up? Francis Kalima, how are you? Andevu Kevin, Andevuku. I worked with Indians. They are very tari my girlfriend ka sigenda byogere ebyo nyina abayindi bengenda okukola nabo business naye ngono ye in particular naye bo tebatwagalira era bagenda okuyita okukola naawe sebo obagundi obagumite nnyo sala laba omwana ono muto nnyo kubanga atambuza ebyo ebintu. He is very young. Temuli yadde ekikumi omumwe ebyo ebikopo. But you guys, I think our generation needs to start. People don't have kids you cannot manage simply because you want to have a lot of kids. You find someone taina na chali azaala abaana batano. Mbwa abaana babiri batono nnyo according to what singi bagita batya? What metric? Where is the KPI that you're supposed to have for children? You find someone in enyumba emulemi okumaliza mwasula. Bali mu kufukumula bwana bazaala obwana obuyitirivu. Osanga omuntu nga ne moroka gamba imoroka eyo boyo nona kyukazaala abaana. Teri kintu kya beyinga mwana. You people, you should, for at least for the people watching the broadcast, don't have children. A lot of children. A lot of kids are suffering. And I think the people that have children gabaga menseri to yamba. Nemtandiko kunonya basare. You think looking for bursaries for your children is heroic. It's not. It means you did not plan. Omanyi, it's very easy for if I find someone that has 2 children nga bamulemeredde okumuyamba ne bwoba oyina bana oba mugwagwa abaana bana bangi okujjako ng'oli mugagga. But me, I've seen people that seem to think that 4 children is the standard. Oba oli mwavu oba oli mugagga abaana bana. Like some of you guys actually believe that you should be having 4 children mbu ababiri bwe bali beera bazonto mbu bana ababiri nga barama. Gwani akugambye nti bonabo nti abanabo ababiri bwe banaba nga tebategeera ababiri banaba bategeera. Bonna bwe banaba basiru kubanga nawe oli musiru. Oli mwavu ozaala abaana bana. Some of these conversations we need to actually have. I should just get the denga komerezi bantu bazaala abaana bangi nga tebabasobola. Tosobola documentinga 10 ozaala abaana bana otandika obonyabonya abaana mu nsi muno tebakutumyeko bazaala. Beba abantu bosanga bakolimira abaana inze munda yange gwe yava munda yange. These conversations we need to have them. Abantu ababazaala edda itsoke tetukyalina kyabakolera nemwe abatanna bazaala tunazaala yadde omwana ogamba Arthur njagala abaana 5. Mama waffe yatuzaala 5. Mama yabazaala 5 mwe mweyaga. Mama wamwe yabazaala 5 mwe mugenda muzimbira ennyumba. Teyasobola kwezimbira nnyumba. Mama wamwe yabazaala 5 tasukanga Kampala, tasukanga Wakiso, mwe mulina omuntu alaka Nairobi. Abaana bange bali ntwala ebweru. Like omuntu azaala abaana atandika okubanga obulamu bwe bwonna bwonna planingidde ku baana. Tobola omuntu azaala abaana batuuka okwanywa n'alyoka asaba ebintu nange banzimbira ennyumba. Bakuzimbira ennyumba gwe wali okola ki wali mu kuzaala. I have 2 kids and I'm more than ready for vasectomy. Abaana tobanyongera and sometimes I feel I couldn't have had them. Nze nali sijja na kuzaala. Sinali sijja bizaala yonze. Mbu every child has his or her own chance. Pure madness. Chance we ya goguliwa. Gwe tewali mwana. Oli kunsobona abono leta abaana nabo babone. That mentality of having many children was for our parents. And our parents, some of them never needed to work. You guys look at some of your fathers, they inherited land. They never bought land. You have to buy land. You have to build a house. Some of your parents inherited even the houses they are living in. Some of your parents, aina eka 10 ali mukuga manga bwa ine takede nga naye naye teyaligula. Yasikira sikire. Inda kunyara kusoma comment ndabane hata kids kajja nange tumukomerere. I am planning to be driving 80 kilometers from Buloba to Kasanda. Which car can I get that's between 10 to 12 million? Ha! King Daniel, yongera ko weze million 15. Because if you're counting 12 million, you're going to concentrate on the Vitz old model. It will be the Vitz old model, but it might not be very good. So why am I saying make 15 million? Oba si checho, quarter that 11 million, over 12, zitwale bakubanje. Ogule Raum right now, Raum new model is one of the most affordable cars there. Raum new model. Osobola ofuna omukisa n'ofuna ne ka what's that? The Spacio new model over IST old model. You can get IST old model with the 1.3 liter engine. It will also be good. But Raum new model is a good option at 15. At 15, there are chances you can also get the Vitz old model 1.3 liter. Is a model because you need to focus on VVTi. You can get a Vista, Toyota Vista Adeo over Vista Saloon. Get one that has a VVTi engine. The ZZ, the one in the Primo, is the same engine in the Primo new model, 2004 model. That one. Which other car there? But those are cars that will give you very good consumption. Idleness, poverty, ignorance contributes to that. Guys, do you know what it means to have 4 children? Nze nabalanga buli mwana okumutuukasa ku university etaga million nga 10. Twayitwogera ne mama Abani. Nga mama Abani ali mu kuwoza simanya mama we yabazaala 5 naye yayagala 5. Ne muganza abanga ababiri baleke wano. And you guys think some of these things that I say mbambi ogera sabyogera namugamba abange baleke wano ogenda ozaala abasatu ogatteko. Why? Because you cannot be having children simply because your mother had a certain number, so now you also want to have that same number. And a lot of women are like that. See a car. Abakazi banji benjogedde nabo nga bazaala abaana number, a specific number because their mother had a specific number. You get nga talina nsonga ndala. But we were happy. You were happy because you were not paying the bills. You were happy because you did not know better. All about those children, they had just in the we did not have a proper flow. My kids will play in the sand. For them, they were happy. They don't know you can play in the sand and get typhoid. And when they get typhoid, it's me to pay the bills. So for me, my wife was telling me, but for them, they were happy as they were growing up. You were happy because you were not paying the bills. And some of you guys don't know your parents have pressure because of you. Some of you, your parents have diabetes because of you, but they can't just tell you because they want you to also have the same number and also suffer. So guys, don't have a lot of children. And me, I have a Muslim friend of mine who tells me that some of the Muslim men keep having a lot of children because they don't educate women. They don't take girls to school. They don't take girls to, so for them they only educate the boys. That now it's mostly the women that educate their daughters. And some men have a lot of children because they don't care. The mothers have to care for their children. We see those things every day. So munayi basajja bannange n'abakazi abali wano bw'oba wazaala dda abaana nga wabazaala wakikola dda naye gwe atannazaala baana bangi negattaako oleme kubonaabona mu nsi ojja kutuuka okolimira abaana. Arthur, come and hunt someone. Aliwa. People are just ignorant. The number of children you have affects the quality of life you have. In this economy, 2 kids are enough. Okulekanga, you are rich. Aliwa mungambe. I have a friend in his mid-30s with 7 children and 4 women. What is his job? Luseke. You are in your 30 or 35, you have 7 children. There's no way you're not going to suffer. There is no way you're not going to suffer. Nego abana musanvu bamanyi. You people are just joking. 7 children. And then the other time I was inspecting a car for some dude, and he was telling me, Arthur, abana bansanyusa. And I was asking him how. Yangamba Arthur, nze abana bange bansanyusa. Ne mubuuza batya nangamba obeeraawo n'obatunulako n'otya. I have children and I take care of them because it's my responsibility. Yes, they look like me. Like Abban looks like me, and I like that he's brilliant. He plays the piano. He knows better math than me. I like that he can understand things better than I understood them in senior 1, yet he's not in senior 1. But it's nice that it's nice to have a kid that is sharp. But it's not that the kid makes me happy. It's having a child that is nice, that is sharp in class, that can understand things, is a good thing. But for me, I'm yet to understand how children make people happy. Like when I'm driving my car, I'm happy. But even the car doesn't really make me that. I just love my car. But even driving that doesn't like make me like laugh. But the guy was laughing. I still don't get it. But Arthur, you must have a vasectomy right now, according to what you are saying. Funny lifestyle, no. No, children are responsibility, and once you see it as that, you'll take care of your responsibility. Nze nyina abasajja bemanya abatalabirira baana baabwe nga yabazaala n'abaleka eyo nga bamaama baabwe balwana nabo. Mwe mwagala abasajja bwe batyo nga bwagamba abaana bansanyusa nga bwatabalabirira. Children, yes. Ate lusibo like oinanga musanvu. Ugizo times. Omwana oli myaka 3 olina abaana musanvu. Mweba guy, do you know that for you to give your child a quality education alone, omwana buli tamu asasula miliyoni emu. Quality education. Ate muve ku bintu by'enze nasomera mu UPE. Ekitebi UPE senior one nasoma mu boarding atasose emitwalo 8 ekisulu. Can you imagine? 8 ne batongeza paka 12 nga tulya akawunga akavunze ebijanjalo nga bikaawa. Nenze, that's because my grandmother was taking care of me. My dad died when I was 2 years, but most of my all my stepbrothers and sisters never went to school. They did not. Me, I'm lucky that I had my grandmother on my maternal side. But I have seen people that have children nga babalangire emmere nga yabazaala abaana tebaamutumako naye nga bw'abagamba nga bwe bamumenya kati abo abaana oba ozaala baaki b'ogenda okulangira. Fiizi zammwe zimmenya simanya bikoze bitya baakutuma. But Arthur, you haven't hit much. But many kids, you are cursing all the time. I'm not cursing. You guys, I am not cursing. I'm just telling you the reality. Just some people tebasobola kujja kwogera. Abasajja babeereyo nze mama bani yangamba alina gye yagendeyo ku bintu bya family planning. Nasanga omusajja nga akaba n'amaziga nga mukazi namugamba afune family planning n'agaana n'azaala omwana ne mugafa n'azaala omulala n'empulira ng'ewaka wantamye ne ngenda nfune yakakazi k'ebbayi nako ne kafuna olubuto. Mwe bamaani abasajja just teboogera bwogezi ffe batukuzanga tulina kuba bagumu. Teboogera bwogezi, but if you found a man could tell you how sad it is, ojja nakutya naye nga teboogera bwogezi. And some of you guys are taking care of your siblings. You think why? Because your parents had more kids than they can afford. So now they are passing on the responsibility to you. Ye black tax je tuogerako. So you people think that I am cursing. I'm telling the truth. Waliwo abatajja kujja kwogera. Mwe abaana buvunanyizibwa bw'amaanyi. Era abaana bo oyagala obbawo obulamu obulungi tobazaala nga bangi. Nze mbabuulira. Oba field adduka wa traffic oba asala kinnya. Ate Julie mu abakazi mwe musinza okukozesa abasajja ensobi mbadde sayidi na comment ya Julie. Bananga abakyala baagala abaana omukazi ye tafaayo oba bali lumonde oba bali aki abakazi bagumu nego omanyi pressure ebeera ku musajja kyokera. I think yensonga lwaki abaana bwe baba graduating oluyimba luli mama abaana kababe balenzi kababe bawala ba celebrating abamaama bokka teba celebrating ako bataata ba celebrating abamaama. I think that's why women are very comfortable bo baagala abaana ba naye abanze nyina atera abakazi benda byabalangira abaana emmere kati gwe Julie oyinza oba toliyo naye gye bali abakazi bayitirivu. Ate abakazi abakolimira abaana be basinga obungi kati naku zina abakazi babba ne sente z'abakadamba basente z'akadamba nga muwala we. So anyway guys, it has Which comments? I'm stuck on one comment. High crime rate is due to unplanned children production. Exactly. Bana abana abato abavuga boda. Omwana myaka 16 nga ali ku picha avuga boda alabirire batobe. Guys, it's not a pretty sight. It's not pretty. And Julia, it's not cursing, but it's not nice at all. Era buli azadde abaana befu okulaba nga abaana bo baweerera paka university. Ne bwana abayo tafunye mulimu gwe yasomerera. Obwongo bwe buba bwanjawulo bw'atagenze university mutwale mu technical institute afune skill. Okitegeera. Kaako kapaso. Lusiba sikulabye mu Ipsam. Sorry, manyi comment ezo nziraba later ezimu. Nadala comment ezogera ku mmoroka ezo. Akakaribu kaako kati yo karibu ogiraba eri ku namba UAE milioni nga 67. Aha, gitwaring eyo giraba eri UAE eyo gitwaring milioni 5-6. Amuna agamba temuvuge mmoroka neno oyinza omusango yagala milioni 8 gawe yogereza ku mmoroka yani nenge ina kuba ya milioni 5-6 gitwaring. So you guys that have small money don't fail to drive cars. The only problem is someone has little money nenga yagala mmoroka ampya. That's for me, that's where the problem I find. It's not about the number, it's responsibility. My neighbor has 1 kid, but the kid didn't go for second term. Sometimes it's not really about responsibility, just as a mortgage. Sometimes it's also about income. Some people have their first child when they're not ready to have their first child. Okitegeera abantu ambazaala omwana asooka nga nayite bannatuuka kumuzaala. Okitegeedde Jesse. And sometimes otulaba omuntu ng'akubye ekikalu tuba tulowooza alinamu ssente. Naye abantu bakuba ebikalu nga baavu. Nga baavu kati nga n'omwana tamusobola. Ate me I'm thinking if, like for example, if you don't have money, you take your children for UPE. Kuba ne mu UPE abaana basoma. Waliyo Uganda Road, Bat Valley Primary School, waliyo eri Nakasero Primary. All those schools are UPE. Try to organize sekata menga atha nafuna dama somero g'abaana bange primary Nakasero Uganda Road, Bat Valley. Omwana muletera na mumoroka ng'omugagga kumba saso emitwalo 7. Omuletera mumoroka ng'omugagga my dad brings me in the car every day. Kumbe expense y'amaanyi ya mafuta. Mwana asomera mu kibugo ddayo nayo olw'eggulu ba neighbor ne batya. Mukulu yatwala omwana we mwana asomera mu kibuga. So bw'oba toyina sente ng'abaana obatwala mu UPE. Me, I would not be ashamed to take my kids to UPE. I would not at all. But one thing you guys need to understand is for you to give quality life to. And guys, ekisparking the conversation eno yo mwana w'emyaka 10 abadde yetisse ebikopo ng'abitunda. Oyo mwana alina kuba mu ssomero. Atisa agende mu USE gye basasula. Olaba Kololo High School wano. Kololo High School bagula mmere. I think basasula emitwalo 3 buli ttaamu. Gya mmere. They don't pay school fees. At least omwana mutwala awo. Okitegeera Itoyinza kukwata mwana wa myaka 16 atandika otunda ebikopo. Atunda amabaafu. Ogwala Emmanuel omusajja tabalirwa nzaalo. Mumwina be mumanyiko naye nnyina y'abaana eyo bayitiriza. Nnyina y'abaana ogwalo. In Uganda, a man is not counted on children. Tabalirwa nzaalo. A man in Uganda can have as many children as he wants. Eric, I don't see your question though. I'm going to look again. I asked to put in a bush and buy a bed. What do you recommend? Put the bushes in if they're available. Don't buy a bed. It's expensive for nothing. After you're right, I don't like children. Abakazi bagala kuweza numbers because it's opposition side in your house. Very few will decide with the father. Abazungu, that's why they are better than us. Few kids I enjoy. That's the point, Jesse. Now imagine how bad the situation would be if the neighbor had 4 children. They would even starve. Hey. Arthur, I'm going in the market today. See what's there. Then I call you for inspection. No problem. Funny lifestyle. VIPs. Man, I always ask those kids why they are not in school during school days. It's because their parents are either can't afford or they are stupid. What wa masomero ga UPE? You people that are parents like me, take, if you cannot afford to take your kids to private school, take them to UPE. Take them to UPE where they only pay for food. Take them to UPE. Musasule mmere yokka. Abantu banjagala okulaba nga basirwa. Ono ali mu makkati ga layini ebbiri. Lwaki toterera mu layini emu? Kafero sang, I knew I was growing up and I'm wearing a dress. Now I'm a lord. No comment here, Eric. Eric, I don't see your comment. After you can make someone hate having kids, but me, I have children. Every man needs to have children because you need to be remembered. You can imagine the person I am. People need to say that. Buli musajja azaala abaana. Naye tuzaala byakajanja. Ng'ozaala nga gwe baatuma. Nti mukulu baguma ojja genda mu nsi eyo tuzaalireyo abaana 12. And don't educate people hoping them to help you. Otherwise, ojja bakolimira because they be having their problems. Eric agambi ata ku budget ya 28 Markex 2010, can I get it? Tojafuna 2010, ojafuna nga 2008 2009, same shape. Ojafuna 2009, tojafuna 2010, naye ojafuna that shape of 2010. Okitegedde. Kids are useless if you can't feed and educate them. Kids have never been useful, my people. Kids are responsibility. I don't know, like Mose. Kids have never been useful. For our generation, abana siba mugaso nnyo. Abana responsibility nga bw'olaba emmotoka. Nti emmotoka ekulya, naye ate emmotoka erina bw'ekutwala. Naye abaana gwabateekamu basobole ensi esobole okujjukirirako. Okitegeera, the kids are not there to help you with anything. They are not there to assist you with anything. The kids are there to live their lives. So it's your responsibility to take your kids to the good schools, to feed them the balanced diet, to make sure they have good medicine, to make sure they have nice clothes. You get it? The kids are your responsibility. Kids have never been useful to us. Someone come tell me how they are. Chobola abantu bakolimira abaana. Kale nakuweerera onyambe akuyambe ki? Parking ambasibule kuba no wentuuse. When we went to say parking. So guys, kids are a liability. I just did not want to say it by saying children are not supposed to be useful. But this government, kids are a liability, but that's the truth. Kids are not an asset. Anybody that sees their kids as an asset, it means they are planning to milk them. There are some parents that are not intentional, not even building homes for themselves, expecting that the first child that graduates from university or that the first daughter that gets married will build them a home. There are some parents that are intentionally not buying cars. Gagamba katabani kange kali ngulire mmotoka kagenda fuka ka president ngalinge ya mteleke ya echo. Jobola babazadde bagenda ne bakuba omulanga walinga omwana tafunye mulimu. Nga badde akimanyi ogwo mulimu gwino omugulire mmoloka. Growing up, I've shared this many times. I saw friends of mine who hated their father, and multiple people hated their fathers. Why did they hate their father? It's because their father could not, their father could not take them to the schools they wanted. Their father could not buy them the right food. Tata wabuyeta sora baba wangoye nunji and stuff like that. And you know, sometimes it feels like these kids are not understanding or they are ruthless. But kids were never meant to understand us. Ozara abana mbakazi batano, buli mukazi nomuzalamu abaana bana, botuka nga tosobola bawerera abaana bagenda kukuchawa. This is the color high I've been telling you about.
this one bana bana ba USE basasula emitwalo 3 buli taamu era bwoba oyeeyo ng'olina abaana basoma kati bana abali wano bagenda soma afternoon mu class already wajjudde waliyo abaana abali mu kusoma morning ku musanvu bagenda kufuluma bano bayingire USE. So anybody that has a child nga tasoma mu Siru, because there are schools like this in every region, wano wewali Ematuga gyegali, Kamengo gyegali, Embarara gyegali, Ejjinja gyegali, amasomero bwe gatyo ng'abaana basasula mmere yokka, abamu n'emmere tebagisasula ajja buzzi kusoma, kati abamu bali mu kisaawe bakola mucaka. But this your child has what seems like an education. I think abasomesa amasomero ga USE, they are good teachers because buli musomesa abalwana agenda ku government. Kati abasomesa mwaga amasomero bali ku government payroll, so they are the good teachers. So anyway, nze nakulanda babachali bange tebagala bakitaabwe nga lwaki tayagala kitaabwe kuba kitaawe tasobola muwa the quality of life gyalaba banne gye bayina. Kati ate agenda okulaba nga nze Arthur Mulekwa twenkana. Nze jjajja wange yankuzizza. Nze jjajja wange yankuzizza. Naye ng'obulamu obwange kumpi bwenkana n'obubwa alina kitaawe ne nnyina. I think you're advocating for is forward progress and development without black tax. Kids have a right to have education, but not to which standard of schools. Anti ovula bambalaze kololo high. Some people bear kids for rich relatives to take care of. Jebali, me, you guys will be surprised. There is a time an uncle of mine said, Arthur tatu yambye. At that time I was 19 years. An uncle of mine was saying, Arthur tatu yambye. At that time yaina abana basatu. Ne right now bangamba inoba mukaga. Ne ile tiba inecha kulya. Abana be bonna bali ku basare baba wether buwezi. But he was saying Arthur tatu yambi. It's like Arthur ayamba atya. So there are so many guys, so many men here and women that are on black tax because of things like that. Anyway guys, allow me say bye to you. Ngende nyina binyino kola mangu. Waliwo omusajja wa inspection bwana batafudde. Like okufa is literal word of tagenda kujja. So don't think of okufa. But that's slang for changed his mind. So guys, for the people, don't think that I think badly about kids. I have kids of my own and I love my kids, but loving my kids also is a responsibility. Jagara mbere nga muntegeera. You loving your kids is a responsibility. You have no option. You have to love your kids. You have to take them to school. You have to buy them clothes. You have to celebrate their birthdays. You have to do all those things for your kids. It's a responsibility. So the more kids you have, the more responsibilities you have. And some people have had responsibilities they cannot take care of. That's why you find kids on the streets. That's why you find kids. That's why you find kids on borders. Mwana miaka 15 anavuga border. So it's important that you people watching this broadcast don't get to that level where your kid will turn 15 nga tomusobola. Your kid turns 15 nga ina kubba atabezewo batobe aina matwawulire. And you men that are here, don't let women mislead you. Women love children. They love children blindly. Bote bafaayo, abakazi bote bafaayo azaala buzazi n'ateeka babakazi balwanirira abaana baabwe, abakazi bote baswala bagenda mu basale basaba basale. Era bwogenda abakazi gye basabira basale bakazi be basingayo. Yo mukazi tajja kufaayo. And one thing you guys need to understand that most of the men that have many children, they just abandon the responsibility. Tebabaayo. Nze mbalaba mu magaraji mu makanika. Azaala abaana bangi naddukayo n'atabalabirira. Kati maama w'abaana atandika okunoonyeza abaana basale lwakuba bakazi tebanyuma ebintu byabwe. Naye bakazi bwe balijja ne babanyumiza ebintu gwe olowooza mbogenda kuzaala abaana bangi gwobalabirira. Abasajja abalala bazaala abaana bangi tebabalabirira. That's David Klaje, Tobo Live Vlog, Lawrence Omule Muyombia, Mark Chambade Harrington VIP, Mpanga Godfrey Ajuka Blair VIP, Innocent Mugabe VIP, King Daniel VIP, Eric Kandano VIP, Mwanguzi David, Jaden Carson, Echasa Media VIP, Nampija Julie, Kato Muhammad, Karim Uji VIP, Ivan Namanda VIP, Basic Chris VIP, Bananga VIPs mwebale nyonyo. That's my inspection person calling. And Devuko, Kevin, Tarema Godfrey, Bridget Kakai, Chairman Zach, Lini Bima, Nampija Julie, ngenda kulaga boyingira VIP. I'm going to tell the lady to call you akulagirire. Balvid, Shanko Gibbs, Alcam Timo, Juma Ali, Solomon Ogwal, Nsanji, Baguma Antonio, Presido Paul Sema VIP, Jonathan Muonge, Charles Sebaduka, Akampa Alan, Yusuf Minaj, Lawrence Omule, Lucky Moze, Muhammad Malik, Jonathan Muonge, David Sembatia. Comment nyinyi. Dr. 256, Innocent Mugabe na Nakumaze, Francis Kalema, Bugisu Times, Sozi Rajab VIP, Funny Lifestyle VIP, Arnold Boom, Katamba Isaac Katende. Can we get a EV that can charge from home? All electric vehicles bakwera ko charger yewaka Isaac. Lulimi Rogers, Ogwale Emmanuel. But the people with many kids are not here right now. They are making more kids. Bana guys, mweba nnyo kubeera ku broadcast. Mbagala nnyo kanginenga techenga tawano. Shanko Gibbs, Bana Lusiba, Jesse Semogerere, Ogwale Emmanuel, Eric Kandano, VIP. Abari Mukamoli, I don't take you for granted, guys. I wish you a very lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.